Hi, Sparkles, and welcome back to Intuitive Wisdom. This is episode 241, and today we're talking about something that sounds simple but can feel surprisingly hard: receiving. Not just receiving gifts or compliments, but receiving support, abundance, love, opportunities, and even things your heart has quietly been searching for. Recently, I had an alignment session with a coach that shifted something big for me. I realized that what I once viewed as holes in my heart, the places I was always trying to fill, have actually become the pillars of my work and the way I serve others. And through creating what I once needed most, I've started to receive it back in ways I never expected. So, today we are we are exploring the energetic importance of receiving, why it can feel uncomfortable, and how expanding your capacity to receive may change more than you realize. Here we go. Welcome to Intuitive Wisdom, a space where insight meets energy and intuition leads the way. I'm K. Margaret Solorio, author, Angel Reiki Master, biotech graduate, and a guide for those seeking alignment in their home and life. Whether you're navigating change, clearing emotional clutter, or simply craving clarity, Intuitive Wisdom invites you to slow down, tune in, and rise into your authentic self. New episodes weekly. Come home to your own knowing. All right, Sparkles, quick announcements before we get to today's episode. First, I've created a free 3-day experience to help you gently reset your space and your energy. It's called the Spring Energy Refresh. This isn't about perfection or deep cleaning your entire house. It's about clearing stagnant energy, inviting lightness back in, and reconnecting your space to the natural rhythm of spring. Inside, you'll get simple guided checklists, reflection prompts, and grounding rituals. Just 3 days, and by the end, your home will feel lighter, and so will you. You can download it for free at deliciousease.com/spring. And if you're ready for deeper support, I offer the Home Frequency Reset service. This is where I help clear the energy in your home so your space feels calm, supportive, and aligned again. Our homes hold on to the emotional residue of everything we experience: stress, transitions, even old patterns, and over time that can feel heavy. This work gently clears that buildup so your home can truly support you. You can learn more and book a session at deliciousease.com/services. Also, if you're looking for more, my book, Make Ease Your Vibe, is available on Amazon in both paperback and Kindle versions. It's filled with practical tools to shift your mindset, your energy, and your relationship with time in a way that feels intuitive and supportive. And when you purchase your copy, you also get access to exclusive bonus content. I've made bonus content for each chapter, and you can get that at deliciousease.com. Click at book at the top, and you'll see the space to enter in your information. And finally, I'm excited to share that Intuitive Wisdom has listener support open. If this podcast has supported you in any way, you can now give back with a monthly donation, starting at just $3 a month. As a thank you, you'll receive a shout out on our monthly Insights episode, a custom blessing spoken in your name, and healing energy intentionally sent your way. It's a beautiful exchange of energy, and it truly helps these conversations flowing. You can become a supporter through the link in the show notes. All right, let's get to today's episode. All right, Sparkles, let me ask you something. What if the thing you're longing for is already trying to find its way to you, but your nervous system doesn't yet know how to receive it? Because here's what I've noticed. A lot of us are incredibly good at giving energy, giving support, giving advice, showing up for everyone else. But when it comes to receiving, we hesitate, kind of like I did in that sentence. We downplay compliments. We say, oh, you don't have to do that. We struggle to ask for help. We feel guilty resting. We convince ourselves we have to earn support before we deserve it. And energetically, that matters. Because receiving isn't passive. Receiving is openness. Receiving is trust. Receiving is allowing. Receiving is leadership and setting an example for others. I wanted to share a personal story. Recently, I had an alignment session with a coach, and honestly, I'm surprised how much it shifted my mindset. For years, there were parts of me that felt unfinished as for as long as I can remember, places where I felt unsupported, unseen, or like something was missing. And without realizing, I really think I spent a lot of time trying to compensate for those places. Like they felt like holes in my heart. Trying harder, doing more, creating success in ways that felt like proof. But during this alignment session, I saw those missing pieces differently, right? My mindset, my view, my perspective shifted. What if they weren't wounds I was supposed to keep fixing, but what if they're actually the blueprint? Because the exact things I longed for, being seen, supported, and inspired, are the very things I now create for other people through my work. And that realization hit me hard. When we create what we need in the world, it becomes real. It exists. And somehow, in the creating, we also become available to receive it back. Not always in the exact form we imagined, but often in deeper, more aligned ways. I'm going to repeat that because it's awesome and it means a lot to me, and I want you to hear it. The exact things I longed for, being seen, supported, and inspired, are the very things I now create for other people through my work. So this realization really hit hard. When we create what we need in the world, it becomes real. It exists. It is. And in that creating, we also become available to receive it back. Here's what I want you to take away from this conversation. Receiving is a practice. Most of us don't wake up one day suddenly feeling fully open to abundance, love, support, and visibility, right? We build our capacity. And usually it starts really small. Receiving a compliment without deflecting it. Letting someone help you without apologizing. Accepting kindness without immediately trying to repay it. Noticing the penny on the ground and choosing to see it as evidence that abundance is available for you. These tiny moments matter because they teach your nervous system. It is safe to receive. It is safe to be supported. It is safe to stop gripping so tightly. And maybe even more importantly, it is safe to simply be you. I think so much of personal growth is really about expanding our ability to hold good things without immediately pushing them away. So today I want you to remember this. The places that once felt empty may actually be guiding your purpose. What you create in the world has the power to become medicine, not only for others, but for you. And receiving isn't selfish. It's energetic balance. Because if you're always pouring out and never allowing yourself to receive, eventually you run dry. Here's a question I want you to sit with this week. Where in your life can you expand your capacity to receive? Maybe it's support. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's rest. Maybe it's visibility. Maybe it's asking for help. And instead of forcing yourself into some huge leap, ask, what's one small way I can teach my nervous system that it's safe to receive? Start there. Small moments become new patterns, and new patterns become a new way of being. Thank you so much for being here with me today, Sparkles. If this episode resonated, send it to someone who may need permission to receive a little bit more support right now. And as always, keep listening to yourself, trusting what's unfolding, and remember, you don't have to do it all alone. Until next time, all the best and lots of sparkles. Thank you for joining me on Intuitive Wisdom. If this episode brought you clarity or inspiration, please take a moment to leave a 5-star review. It truly helps others find this space. And if someone you love, you could use a shift in energy, share this episode with them. You never know what might resonate. For more, explore my frequency reset service, tune into more episodes, or begin the journey through my book, all at deliciousease.com. That's DELICIOUSEASE.com. rethink.com. All right, until next time, trust your energy, honor your space, and keep coming home to yourself.